Rescue mission.
Imagine that you were looking down from heaven with the eyes of Jesus. What would you see? Where would you immediately fix your gaze? What critical need would you consider first? There is a whole world of possibilities out there. Jesus focused on people. He looked upon the masses and his eyes filled with tears. He knew that these people were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Jesus had a special place in his heart for those the world didn't have much use for. He was attracted to the unattractive. He had a passionate desire for the undesirable, and he had an undeniable love for those others viewed as unlovely. Yes, Jesus spent a great deal of his time with the little people of his day, the least of these. In Kenya, through our Love the Children ministries, First Love has assisted in the construction of 2 orphanages for children whose parents have died from AIDS, and plans are underway to reach out even further to these innocent children at risk. First Love is also actively involved in a ministry of equipping Kenyan church leadership so that they will be more effective in their evangelistic efforts as they reach out to their own people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. The Philippines has long been called the Pearl of the Orient. This beautiful island nation is rich in Roman Catholic tradition, but the overwhelming majority of its population lacks an understanding of true forgiveness and assurance of salvation. In an attempt to reach the unreached among the poor in this land of diversity and disparity, First Love is actively engaged in a multifaceted approach to ministry.
Hidden in the shadows of the streets of Rockford, the homeless survive one day at a time. Every day is a struggle to stay alive. Nothing is easy for them, including their daily search for food. Their sad, lonely, and confused faces tell a story of hopelessness and despair. Who will reach them? Where can they turn for help? There is a place where someone will love and care, a place where they can begin again. This place is the Rockford Rescue Mission. Since 1964, they've been extending arms of compassion to the poor, the homeless, and the forgotten. The mission is dedicated to rebuilding lives and restoring hope. Doug Tracy is one whose life was changed through the work of the rescue mission. At the age of 13, drugs and alcohol took control of his life, resulting in countless arrests, time in prison, and 9 attempts to end his life. Sick of his lifestyle, tired of hurting people and causing pain, Doug turned to the mission.
Pain. Every day, all night, no sleep. Pain that never goes away. Medical Pain Management Services knows this pain. Our doctors know it. Our nurses know it. And we know how to deal with it. You need your life back. Relief, so you can heal your mind and your body.
Pain management is a combination of experience, common sense, continuing education, and good science.
Medical Pain Management Services, or MPMS, was founded in 1992 by the physicians of Rockford Anesthesiologists Associated. In an effort to better treat their chronic pain patients, these physicians built a freestanding clinic conveniently located in Loves Park, Illinois. When you choose to have your surgery at Rockford Ambulatory Surgery Center, you do not need to schedule your surgery. Your physician has already discussed your surgery with you and scheduled it with us. Our nurses will call you 1 to 2 days before your surgery to obtain a brief medical history and give you pre-op instructions. If you haven't been contacted by noon of the day prior to surgery, please call the Surgery Center at 226-3300 before 3 p.m. and ask for the pre-op department. If your child is having surgery, our pre-op nurse will discuss feeding instructions with you during the pre-op call. If you're taking medications, check with the nurse who will call you before surgery.
It began with a unique idea and a glimmer of hope. A small group of families dreamed of a better life for their children who were developmentally disabled. Over 30 years ago, they came together to form an organization to assist people with disabilities in developing life skills and job training. Malcolm Eaton Enterprises is the result of that organization.
I think a lot of us, number one, see a great future and want to be part of it. A lot of us appreciate what has been done in the past and want to say thank you. And a lot of us simply want to be remembered for being part of something good and exciting in Rockford. I think those are darn good reasons to help Swedish American with its building of the future.
We've come a long way since that first $1 bill, and the vision continues. Just as it was back then, Rockford again needs men and women with courage, vision, civic pride, and a view toward the future to help us continue a tradition of excellence that has brought us to this point in our history. We believe there are those in Rockford today who possess these same qualities and who are dedicated to making a difference. And just like those visionaries in the early 1900s, we need that same spirit and vision today. Confederate and Federal forces battled for possession of the rich Virginia farmland of the Shenandoah Valley. Some of the fiercest battles of the Civil War took place throughout this region. Today another battle is being waged, but not for territory. This time it's for the water quality in the rivers and streams of this area that flow to the Chesapeake Bay. The outcome of this battle will be felt across America for generations to come. Schaefer International is a unique company that has embarked on a strategy whereby they build, own, operate, and maintain wastewater treatment plants for the reclamation and reuse of wastewater. This means that Schaefer International will design each system, obtain the necessary permits, carry out the construction, then own and operate these facilities. Schaefer International's customers can once and for all get out of the wastewater treatment business. You already know Roper Whitney as the manufacturer of quality tools and machines for the sheet metal fabricating industry. Through ongoing engineering, research, and development, Roper Whitney introduced superior metal folding technology to North America in 1990 with the AutoBreak 2000, and for higher precision folding, the AutoBreak 3000. But if you're also in the business of forming longer metal parts for roofing, architectural sheet metal fabrication, or metal building components, then Roper Whitney has good news for you. Introducing AutoMax, the long metal folding system from the leader in the industry, Roper Whitney. Roper Whitney has always been out front.
For over 40 years, Acorn Engineering Company has manufactured thousands of